gold diggers, but that's the exception. I'm the rule. Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke.
So Tradwife go viral for saying the N-word and it pissing everybody off. Let's get into it. Alright, so this Tradwife, I guess Tradwife, I don't know if they're really a Tradwife, but they spouted themselves off as a Tradwife, and this person is going super viral because they said the N-word with the soft A at the end with the Z, you know, that word, and everyone's super pissed off and tried to cancel her. They contacted her employment, she got fired, but apparently she's already raised $150,000 on GoFundMe. I don't know if that's been confirmed, but that's like the rumor that she raised $150,000. I'll see if I can see any confirmation on that. Hey guys, so I could not find anything in the news media about her raising any money on GoFundMe, so I don't know if that's a rumor or not. That's what was stated. Take it with a grain of salt. All right, let's continue. Her social media clout, her numbers are skyrocketing, and she's, you know, gathering a whole army of MAGA simp boys to back her up. And so yeah, everyone's mad, and you know, everyone's giving their commentary, and I guess everyone's looking at the POCs, the POCs, the people of color, the blacks, to give their opinion about how they feel about this. And my opinion is, even though I think the N-word is a disgusting word, I think it makes you look really low IQ and ignorant, I do not use that word whatsoever. And anyone I see using that word very freely, I automatically think they're low IQ, low vibrational, uncultured, uneducated, and somebody I probably don't want to be associated with. However, it doesn't bother me. If I would have scrolled TikTok, which I don't scroll TikTok. I don't know if this was found on TikTok, but if it was, I don't scroll on TikTok because TikTok is the app for the degenerates. So I do not really go in there. I post in there for my travel channel. I post and then I get off. However, if I was dumb enough to scroll on TikTok and I scrolled past her video, I most likely would have just rolled my eyes and kept going. That's kind of the feeling I got when I first saw the clip, was like, okay, damn girl, you're a little brave for that. And I would have just rolled my eyes and kept going. But apparently people have allowed this woman to bait them into being outraged and going after her and the mob culture. And because people are getting sick of cancel culture and the mob culture and people telling other people what they can say and cannot say, a lot of times when people get canceled, they get a lot of support. A lot of times when mob comes after them and try to get them fired, they get a lot of support because people don't really want to make that like the new normal, that people can lose their careers or job, their income for saying something you don't like. Whether you people who donate agree with her word or not, people don't want to make that the new normal. They want to show like, no, you can't just do that. So a lot of times people will back those people up and try to support them until they get back on their feet or what have you, right? My principles and values never change unless I come up, you know, with a lot of revelation of new information and make me change my principles. But for the most part, I'm a free speech absolutist. That doesn't mean you're free from consequences of your speech or what you're saying. However, I think people should be able to say whatever the hell they want as long as you're not calling for violence. And I'm also someone who thinks the cultural appropriation thing is really stupid. And I'm also against segregation, meaning the segregation of words. I don't think there's words that some people can use and other words that other people can't use. And my stance on the N-word has never changed. If people of color and black people want that word not to be used, then you have all the power to make that word disappear by eliminating it from your own vocabulary and stop supporting it in music and rap songs and in entertainment. If you let the word die down, then people won't say it. But you keep supporting this word, championing this word, and financing this word to keep continuing in society, so you can't get mad when other people use the word. This idea that black people have taken the power back from this word, that's why they use it, is utter horseshit. And you know that, and most people know that that's a cope. There's a coping mechanism, because if you've taken the power back and the word has lost all its power and its ability to harm you, then why are you still fucking triggered by it? Why are you still baited by it? You get the most emotional when you hear the word, so how did you take any of the power back?
White supremacy in 2024 is 100% a choice, and it's made by black people who view themselves as inferior or easy to control. This girl proved it because she's going insanely viral because she called her friends' husbands broke N-words. It's interesting to me that she's getting thousands of death threats while simultaneously launching her career in political media because of all the backlash, and that is because black people decided to reclaim the term that was once used to oppress us as a way to take away its power, but then spent decades saying it every other word and gatekeeping who gets to say it. But now when a white girl like this says the term,
And the other statement that I see a lot of people of color, black people making is that, well, white people don't understand the history of this word. But you do, right? So people of color, black people understand the history, the in-depth hurt and pain and trauma that this word has caused our ancestors. But you still use it, and you don't even have the excuse of being ignorant. You still use the word even though you know the painful history of that word, and you still freely use it on yourself, on each other, and your children. You still perpetuate the word even though you know the painful history of that word. I think if you know the history of the word and you can't use the excuse of I'm just uneducated and I'm just ignorant, then you should be actually held way more accountable for the word, being that you know where it's rooted in. If you don't want people to use the word, stop using the word. This woman, apparently people are saying she knew what she was doing. She baited people. Y'all guys fell for it. So you can't be mad at her. Why don't you be mad at constantly allowing yourself to get baited and triggered? But that's the rumor, that she baited people into this. It was kind of like basically rage baiting, and so she got what she wanted. She got her money. She's getting her followers. She's getting her fame. She's getting her platform. She's already been on some interviews. You gave her exactly what you wanted, and you guys coping and like, oh my, well, she got fired, so she felt the consequences of her behavior. She didn't want that job. She wanted exactly what she got, so she should be thanking you. A round of applause for all the people who got triggered. A round of applause. The other reason why I'm not that mad, because I think a lot of this outrage is kind of performative. I don't really think people are that outraged or that angry about it. They just see their the big influencers that they follow tell them to be mad, so they perform to be mad, because like they get upset when white people use the N-word, but they don't care when white progressives use all these other racial slurs like Uncle Tom or Oreo or coconut that this one girl got in trouble for that I already reacted to, bedwench. You guys don't have a problem with white progressives use all of these other racial slurs because, you know, you want them to go out after the black people that don't stand in line with this monolith identity politics mindset and ideology, but you're mad when somebody uses the N-word with a soft A. Like, come on.
Yes, I use nigga. I've used it. I put the H on it to emphasize it's nigga.
The other thing is, like, I don't understand why people allow strangers on the internet to have that much emotional control over your emotional state. She's a stranger on the internet and you're allowing her to literally control how you feel. That's weak as fuck. Some random person said N with a soft A with a Z in the spelling, and you got that emotionally triggered. Allowing a stranger to have that much power over you, you weak for that.
Nigga, please.
So that's why I'm not really upset about it. But you guys let me know what you guys think of this whole thing. Are you super mad because she used the N-word? Do you think she knew exactly what she's doing and she got exactly what she wanted? Do you think that if black people want the word to go away, they should stop using it? Or do you really believe that this should be a word for black people and we should be the only one to be able to use it, and we should literally lose our minds and become emotional messes every single time a white person utters the word? Let me know in the comment section down below. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get the notifications when I do upload. All that really does help with the algorithm, guys. If you'd like to support this channel further, please, for the love of God, you can donate. My PayPal and Cash App link is in the comment section down below. You can super thanks, and you guys have an amazing, beautiful day. Bye.